We are at the oldest continually operating stadium in the NFL as you get a look inside Lambeau Field in Green Bay, Wisconsin. No team means more to a city than the Packers to Green Bay, and this was the scene a few moments ago as the green and gold made their way out of the historic tunnel. They're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Washington Redskins. So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Let's go, boys. Let's go. Here we go. Here we go. Check the out now. Yeah, I got you. Kill.
Here's Love. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
You ain't doing nothing today. Deuce. What? 45.
On second down, here's Haskins. Slings this deep from McLaurin. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
They'll go with their leading rusher from a season ago. This is Aaron Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here's Rodgers to throw. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Check, 47.
Here's Rodgers. And Adams has it. Good play. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
Yeah, we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down. From midfield, here's Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Reuben Foster, the former national champion at Alabama, gets in for the sack. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Get 300. Hey, Alpha.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
18. 50. Hey, tight. 26. Hey, alert. Boxing. I got him. Hey, orbit. 50's the mic.
Throwing is Rodgers on third down. Eluding the pressure right. And he hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. They'll run on first down. Jones. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
Hey, take 26. Hey, team 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Redskins' 25-yard line. Hey, take 26.
From the 25 on second down. Rodgers got his man. It's Williams. And out of bounds right around the 20. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. Rodgers will bring him up to the line, 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Now Jones. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Hey, high 7. Go get him.
Now it's Rodgers. Flush to his right. And they will score. It's a Packer touchdown. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown number 18 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Now the second year back from LSU, it's Darius Geis. And he works his way forward for about 4 up to the midfield stripe.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
17 yards that time, and a Washington first.
And the Redskin first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On the carry, it's Love. And some room to maneuver. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
Hopkins with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 24-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
319. Get your swarm on. Box it, box it, box it, box it. You better be afraid of me. You better be afraid of me. Hey, 88.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd down. And eventually he's taken down here. Great coverage downfield, resulting in the sack. Matthew Ioannidis has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. On 1st down, Love. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, Love. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Well, good field position to start the drive, but under the gun now here on 3rd and 8. They'll run with Love. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Hey, watch the slant. You got tight. You got tight. You got tight right there.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Shit. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. This is Love, and he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Bryce Love with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Redskins have taken the lead. Now it's Hopkins to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
Next the score, Redskins 14, Packers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got him down there the first?
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Check.
Rodgers going to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Hey, Charlie. 58. Hey, Mike. Mike, 58, right there. All day. Check 37. Watch the ship. Wahoo. Watch the ship.
Throwing now is Rodgers. This is caught by Williams. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That goes as a gain of 36 on 3rd down.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. They'll run on 1st down. It's Jones. And he's got some space here. And he's got this down to the 35. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. To the outside, that's complete to Williams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Tight end right. Jump out. Five. Mike's 50. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Hey.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Now Rodgers.
Rodgers pass. Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and
1. A bit of a surprise. They're going for it with 2 ticks remaining. No sign of the field goal unit.
Mike's 50.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making them sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Field goal unit not out there. They want 6 before halftime.
Hey, we got Mike 50, huh? Get 300. Jump out. Go. Box it. We didn't get up.
The final shot before half for Rodgers. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Preston Williams. They are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point try now for Crosby. And he missed it. No good. And they'll remain down by a point. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a 1-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken very short. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. Here at the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half two, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we...
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Thomas Davis. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. They'll run again with Love on first down. And some space here. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. That good for 19 and a first down. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This is taken near the 13. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. On third and long, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. He's got a man complete. And a big 32-yard play on third. So the big play gets him across midfield now for first and 10. Rodgers again now. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it a second down. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Rodgers now 5 for 5 on the drive. He's responded after the interception. It's 1st and 10. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12. To throw is Rodgers. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
They'll try and run for it with Miller. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. One man in the backfield, that's Miller, 2nd and goal. He'll get it up the middle. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
Rodgers now to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Mercedes Lewis. His first touchdown on the year, as his guys have cut the lead down to 2. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And this will be caught as they convert here for 2. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Again, they run. Again, it's Geis. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. And he's got this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 33. It'll be Love to try and get the 1st. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll try and throw forward with Haskins. And Robinson with a big catch. And he's got the 1st as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, it's Love. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. Give the Redskins 13 there and a first down.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On the ground, it's Geis. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Darius Geis with touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. And that'll set them back 5. On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
Makes the score Redskins 28, Packers 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So that one will be accepted. Aaron Rodgers, 3 fourth-quarter comebacks last year. That's the most he's had in one season in his entire career, and he's going to need another one right now. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. They'll go again to Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Watch his flat. Watch his flat. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Kill, kill, kill. Turn up. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it. Rush in, rush in, rush in.
On 3rd down, here's Jones. And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down. The Packers go for it. Rodgers. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Ioannidis. And the Redskins will take control of the football in great field position. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. It's Love. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
To me, you have to start right now. Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage, use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Redskin football here as we welcome you back. They're facing a critical 3rd down now as they try to hold on to this lead. Now it's Barber. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Peyton Barber. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a two-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Watch the twist.
They're going to keep it on the ground. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This one taken just inside the 10. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Yeah, they've got to give a lot of credit to their defensive teammates, don't they? They had their backs on that last series, and because they did so, that allows a coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar situation.
I was going to say maybe makes that offense feel good when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that'll loosen up things a little bit, won't it? Maybe you'll play a little bit better the next time you have the ball.
Look at the 8. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Look at this.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Rodgers to throw for it on 4th. And that's complete to Lewis. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. On 1st down, Rodgers. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And you don't see that every day. Actually lost 14 yards there on the return. But I guess the important thing, they have possession of the football. They are in the 4th in Buffalo, and the Ravens have opened things up there. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. They start on the ground with Geis. And not much doing. He'll get this only up to about the 36. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Pick up the ball. Switch. 36.
Haskins going to try to throw it. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. And that's caught inside the 30. And here come the whistles and a timeout with 7 seconds left. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. A 1st down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more. A little insult to injury here late in the game. On the left hash mark, this a 38-yard attempt. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Washington, the win is their 5th of the year as they move to 5-8, and they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Packers, it's going to all but eliminate them from the playoff picture as they fall to 5-8. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.